But what I know is I'm feeling just fine.
My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. Do effeminate men have to be producers? It's because of Bernard. Bernard had a panel. Some guy showed up at the end, who denied that he was there before, talking about guys talk phallically, which is ridiculous to say from a guy, but whatever. But I tried to ask the guy a question about, he felt like, boys and men should be able to express themselves. And I'm like, okay, but, with men, your productivity comes before your expression. And for all the guys who are effeminate, who are in the feminist thing, like, I don't the problem that I think some guys have is y'all don't have to be producers. Y'all really don't have to do anything. Y'all, you're not. You're once you become effeminate, you're trying to say I'm less. You're trying to say I'm less of a man as far as productivity and responsibility. But I'm still a man because I'm a man, and it's like, so you're a man by title, but not by actual actions. It's like that's like a police officer, that doesn't do any policing. I'm a detective. Well, we got a case. I don't do that. I'm not doing that. I don't. That's not my job to be a detective. But you're a detective, but it's not my job to do that. You need to get that to somebody else. So we supposed to pay you for being a detective and you don't detect anything? I'm above that. It's above me now. You know what I'm saying? So I think you could say guys who are guys who are quote unquote masculine, I wouldn't say are jealous, but do not respect it and very dismissive of effeminate guys, because we already know those guys are not really going to carry their weight in society. You have to do something, and there's some of these like, and truth be told, there's a market for effeminate men because people pay a certain demographic of men to be effeminate, and I guess that makes other people think that they can do the same thing. Like, oh, I could just walk around and, dress, I don't know, bisexual, or they used to call it a cross dress. They used to say cross dressing. And, or I can be effeminate or what you call that? I can disrespect masculinity for pay. I can disrespect manhood for $1, And there are guys who do that, but if you want to have that in mass, it's not gonna help society at all. Like, but hold on, but past that, if you feel like effeminate guys are producers, what do they produce? Like, what are they actually doing? And some people, they produce clothes and fashion. It's like, okay. I mean, they wear clothes, but do they make them? You get what I'm saying? And because even a lot of the guys who are feminine, the clothes that they make, guys can't wear, won't wear, or they make clothes like women and they're unaffordable for the normal guys. So it's like, what are you doing? We don't see those guys as equal, because it's like they took a back door, no pun intended. They walked out the back door and was like, let the men handle all that. And that's one of the issues. Like, if you're an effeminate guy and it's time to do the men's part of the social contract with society, and you leave and you like, let the men handle that, you can't when everything is done, you can't walk back in the building and go, "Oh man, this is great. Y'all did a great job." It's like, no, go on somewhere. Because I'm still trying to, in the civil rights movement, they try to use Bayard Rustin. I know he was gay, but like now that covers all the straight men. That one guy covers all the straight men in the whole movement, right? And you have men who've created industries and men who've inventions that created industries. Techniques and all kinds of things from in all types of construction, agriculture, architecture and agriculture, I should say. Innovations in technology and science and mathematics, engineering. I wasn't trying to say engineering. I was trying to say medicine. And at the end of the day, when you look at the list of all the people and all the people, inventions, creations, and industries, how often do you see, like, where are the effeminate guys? I'm not saying that they're not in there, but what do you think the percentage of them is? When you think of guys who built skyscrapers, not did the railroads, you know what I'm saying, created the car, manufactured cars, and those type of things. Worked in steel mills and lumber yards and plumbing and sewage, whether the different thing, garbage, waste disposal, waste management, whatever you want to call it. How often do you see somebody effeminate? So what do they do? What do they produce? And they don't have to be seen as producers. So guys sometimes don't like a guy who's like, I'm a man, but I'm not held to the standards of all these other men. So I can just do what I want to do, but at the same time, eat off of your plate and off of your table. We're not cool with that. Y'all gotta have some receipts about, what have effeminate men brought to the table. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.